I don't have any money right now. I don't have any money right now either, which is why I'm going live, honey. I got bills to pay myself, so I don't have any money. I should turn this on. It's kind of hot in here. Kind of hot. All right. Okay, well, when you have the money, then you can get a reading. My services are not free. All right, Kaylee, I just got your donation. I'm gonna put you on the list. Let me get my other marker. I'll probably just use the purple one. Let's see. All right, Kaylee, you sent 20. Choose which deck that you want, my love. Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, or Ace of Cups, and then type your question. Janika was supposed to be here. Let me see if I can email her. Because she's supposed to be here for her reading as well online. Yeah, I mean, it's cat eyes. I mean, what do you want me to do? Would you walk into a restaurant and say that you don't have money, but please give me all the food you got? I mean, money makes the world go round. If you don't have money, you don't get your service. You know, I wish it wasn't like that, but everybody has bills to pay. So I can't just be going around giving free readings. If that's the case, I might as well do everybody's reading for free. Logically speaking, I might as well do that. Knight of Wands. Of course. All right, so Kaylee, can I please get for Michael? Are you guys actually in a relationship? Because sometimes people say like relationship. Are you guys actually in a relationship? Or you just want to know the outcome of the connection? Okay. Haley and Anthony. Oh, Michael. Sorry, not Anthony. I don't even know where the hell I got Anthony from. Haley and Michael. What's going to be the outcome here? Where are things headed? For Kaylee and Michael, please. Relationship outcome for Kaylee and Michael. Ooh. Okay, so the Four of Swords came out. So as a relationship outcome, this is a card of separation. This is a card of not talking, okay? So you and him, it is predicting that you and him will be in a separation. You won't be together. That's what it's saying. Now, if it's permanent, I don't know. If it's temporary, I don't know. We're just asking where it's headed. Actually, the Tower kind of came out before that. And the Four of Swords. So this separation could be something that was long coming or unexpected. Yeah, okay. Depends on, you know, what the dynamic is between both of y'all. The Tower is a abrupt card. Sometimes the Tower will show up when it's like something that should have been happened. Maybe the separation may be necessary or needed, but it was being avoided. But yeah, the way it's going to happen, it seems like it's not going to be something that is peaceful. It seems like there will be some kind of like chaos within a situation. You know, sometimes the Tower reveals certain things about your relationship or your connection. Relationship outcome for Kaylee and Michael. Kaylee and Michael. Relationship outcome for Kaylee and Michael. Y'all, $20 or more, you get to choose your own deck. Okay, That's only for those who donate $20 or more. All right, so Tower, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles could be, you know, a certain kind of communication between the both of you that will bring, you know, some kind of clarity. Could be something that you find out, however resonates with the Page of Pentacles, because he could be seen as someone who is either giving a message or finding something out through research or whatever the case may be. So let's clarify this Page of Pentacles and this Tower for Kaylee and Michael relationship outcome. What is the Tower for Kaylee and Michael relationship outcome? What is the Tower for that? Okay, so the Tower is death and the Five of Swords. Ooh. The Three of Swords is showing. Yeah, it's gonna be a nasty kind of separation and breakup. I don't feel like this is gonna be nice at all. You know, the Five of Swords is a very negative energy. It could be like a final argument. It could be any form of behavior that obviously is not good. It could stand for verbal abuse, a really bad argument, the interference of something else, someone else. Okay, could stand for cheating, lies. It's a lot of things. Okay, so I would just say it's not going to be nice or pretty whatsoever. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles is the Sun, so that's illumination, that's clarity, something coming to light, some kind of news being shared with you. Okay, honesty, King of Swords also came out. So this is gonna be someone probably revealing the truth or finding out the truth. All right. What was the reason that you want to know where it's heading? Have you guys been going through anything, you know, crazy now, or what prompted you to ask that? Clarify the Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords? The Six of Swords. Wow. Okay, so apparently, you know, it just feels like it's best that you and him kind of, well, it's showing in the future it's going to be best for you and him to kind of go your own separate ways. Okay. Yeah. Whatever is going to happen in the future, I feel like it just feels like it's best to go your own separate ways. Okay. The Five of Swords could be predicting many things, but it's never a positive card. Okay, but I do think moral of the story is you could find something out, or he could say something to you, whatever the case may be, and you know the truth will come out, and then you and this person ultimately will be going down two different paths. All right, you are welcome. So, you know, it's one of those things to where it's like, even if it seems fine and dandy now, you know, tarot is predictive. So within the energy, even if you guys, let's say, move in together or whatever case may be, it's likely that a separation would occur. Okay, something would happen between you guys and you would ultimately go your own separate ways here. Okay. All right, you're welcome, honey. So I need to hit up Janika because she's supposed to get her reading done live. Give me a second, y'all. Where is my sun card for the... Oh, there it goes. Cool. No, ma'am. It's just however much you donate is going to determine how many questions you can ask. Okay, so the more you donate, the more questions you will be able to ask me. All right. The more you donate, the more detail. Okay, Janika, there you go. Cool. Go ahead and choose the deck that you want. Which sun do you want? 1, 2, or 3? Okay, so you wanted a November love prediction. I think that's what you say you wanted on Instagram. All right, give me a November love prediction for Janika. Remember, y'all, if you do have time, you can also do chime. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna flicker right now. Okay, number 661. What is your first name? So I can put you on the list. Number 661. Is that you, Ariel? Ariel? Elizabeth. Okay. And then I got LaCambria. All right, so you can see on the list, you know, which, how, you know, if you're next or not, okay? All right, so, Janika. November love for Janika, please. What do we have for November for Janika in love? November for Janika in love. November. We got the King of Pentacles reverse. Love for Janika in the month of November. Love for Janika in the month of November. I don't know if you know of any Tauruses, okay, but I have Taurus energy here. Okay. Coming to Janika in love in November. 8 of Pentacles. Janika in November. Okay, Janika expect in November in love, Janika. Pentacles. So you got all the pentacles. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Seven of Swords. Love for Janika in November. Sun. Okay, so it's kind of like you dealing with somebody here who could be an earth sign, okay? Or maybe they have earth placements. That's possible too. Death is Scorpio. Three of Cups. So I feel like whoever this person is, do you know of any Capricorns or Scorpio? That energy is here too. But yeah, whoever this person is, I feel like, you know, the King of Pentacles reverse is not good. Because it could indicate, you know, somebody who struggles with finances. And that's not to say, obviously, someone who's struggling with money, you know, is a terrible person. No. But it is terrible when the person isn't managing their finances appropriately. And they spend their money on things that, you know, it's just really a waste. So I feel like there is somebody here who's interested in you, but I kind of feel like they're not somebody who is good with money. Even if they are good with money, it's like they get it and they don't really invest it. They don't really spend it on the right things. The King of Pentacles reverse could be somebody who has a gambling problem, okay, a shopping addiction, anything like that. Somebody who's very materialistic. As soon as I say gambling, you say gambling too. But yeah, that's somebody who could have a gambling problem and it's just kind of shady practices when it comes to money. Okay. So I feel like this person may try to disguise and act like, oh, I've changed. No, I don't have a gambling problem. You know, we have this death card here, which is like change. But the Seven of Swords will still indicate that this person's not being honest. Okay. It's like they're trying to weasel their way into your life and without fully changing. It's like putting up a false mask saying that you've changed, that you don't do this and that, but you're going out of your way to really hide it better. You get what I'm saying? So I just think that whoever this person is trying to hide their addiction, whatever problem they have, better so that you don't find out. But with the Sun, I think that you already know that. And I don't think that you really trust that they don't have a gambling addiction. I feel like this person may want to like go out with you or something. You know, there could be, you know, a desire to go out. Maybe like a date or something. They would want to spend money on you. And I don't know if you're going to accept or not. But like I said, I just think that you see this person a certain type of way with the Hangman reverse. And then it's just going to be incredibly hard for you not to see them as someone who is irresponsible. Okay. Bad money management. That's where I left him. Yeah, so I think it's just same person, this earth sign energy that's going to be there for you in November. But I mean, the motherfucker really ain't saying nothing different, to be very real with you. Anything else for Janika in the month of November in love here? What else does Janika need to know November in love? You got the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Wow. Yeah, so King and the Queen of Pentacles, this tells me that you and this person at one point in time were a couple, but you know, it wasn't stable. You weren't in a stable relationship with them. It was probably very unstable. And them being unstable would make you unstable, because I don't know if they would be the type to gamble away things and then ask you for money or help in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. But being with this person is ultimately saying that you would be unstable too if you were to really go there with them. Okay. You got the Star reverse. I feel like the Star reverse is telling you to, you know, just remember how hopeless you felt with this person. Remember everything this freak has done, even if they go out of their way to hide it. Okay, don't forget how low this person took you and how negative it was with the Star reverse. All right. Behind that is the Five of Cups. So if they left you disappointed before, they could potentially leave you disappointed again. So I feel like even if he could try, because I do feel like he may try to, hey, let me take you on a date or something, Janika, you know, because you got the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. I don't know if that's his way of trying to like make it seem like he's okay now. He got it going on. His money issues ain't there no more, but it feels like it's a mask. Okay. That's what it feels like. Knight of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, because to be very real with you, he's not a King of Pentacles. He's a Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, you know, is nowhere near the King of Pentacles wealth or stability. He's just not. All right. This would indicate that he's trying to act like he got it like that. He got it going on and his money's good. But he's still the same old, you know, irresponsible, brokey in sheep's clothing. Okay, but I feel like he'll try to dress it up and make it seem like he's not, though. Yeah. And then you have the world. So I just kind of feel like you've learned your lesson. You've seen everything that you needed to see here. And to be honest with you, I feel like whatever addiction this person, that gambling addiction probably won't go anywhere anytime soon. All right. If anything, the world is saying that you would only find yourself in a new cycle with them with the same crap. Okay, so I guess Spirit is like, look, don't be blinded by this person buying you anything or, you know, taking you out on a date. Don't let that blind you to what the reality is, who they really, really, really are at the end of the day, okay? Which is somebody who cannot control their finances. They don't know how to manage their money. They just spend it like it's water or something like that, okay? Especially for a woman dealing with a man, you know, you don't want to be with somebody who cannot give you any kind of security. They can't lead. They can't do anything because they too busy rolling the dice on the floor or going to the casino and gambling away all the money. Okay. And then you have to make up for what they're short for, you know? So, yeah. Enough for Jadinka in November. Spending his whole check and crying. Wow. Yeah, that's what he's doing. You have upset. Yeah, I feel like this is someone you're upset with or somebody who really had you in a, you know, pretty negative energy most of the time. Negative lifestyle. So again, you know, negative lifestyle is all about gambling, addictions, and problems. Lost. So this is a freak who's lost. They don't know what they want. Their money is all fucked up. He's lost. He's lost, honey. And he may be a lost cause. Simple as that. So we do have invitation. Like I said, with that Four of Wands and Three of Cups, he could potentially want to go out with you or something like that. But the date is not going to be like something extravagant. I feel like it'll be something small, like, hey, we want to go out to lunch or something quick. It's not going to be overly expensive, you know. But yeah, I feel like if you get involved with him, all you're going to do is go back to the cycle of worrying and just being upset and mad at him, okay? All right, so right now, that is the energy for November. That is the strongest energy that you'd expect, okay? Because when that King of Pentacles first came out in reverse, I was like, huh? I wasn't going to take it at first, but then it kind of flipped over again. I was like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and take it. All right, next. So Elizabeth, let me see how much is that? 20. Okay. All right, Elizabeth, go ahead with your question. The Cambria will be after. Oh yeah, thank God, Jamaica. Oh, thank God. Do not marry that freak, you know, because every time he fucks up, you would be the one to always have to save him. And that's exhausting. And what if, you know, you don't have the money Okay, because he can't put you in a position to have to randomly come up with money that he's short for. You might not have it. That's not fair to you, and that's very irresponsible. Okay, and next thing you know, you guys are out on the street because he blew his whole check and he thought you were gonna have it. Okay, so yeah. How does Peach really feel about me? He's a Taurus. I'm a Taurus. Okay, pick which deck you want, first, second, or the third. And are you sure you want to go with a initial? Because I can't guarantee how accurate it will be just off of the initial P. He proposed a year ago. I said no. Thank God. Thank God, girl. Peyton. How does Peyton truly feel about Elizabeth? How does Peyton truly feel about Elizabeth? Peyton. Peyton's true feelings for Elizabeth. Peyton, Peyton, Peyton. Eight of Swords. Peyton's true feelings for Elizabeth. Okay. So, Mr. Peyton, is he a new person or no? Or you known him for some time? He's a new person? Peyton's true feelings for Ariel. I'm not gonna lie, girl. It feels like Mr. Peyton is experiencing quite a bit of like self-doubt when it comes to you. It's nothing that you're doing wrong. You know, I feel like he sees you as this empress, you know, beautiful, abundant. But the empress is also, for a man, he's a man's like dream woman. Okay, whenever the empress shows up for a man, that woman is considered in his mind his dream woman. This is the woman that he could see a future with. This is the woman he could see marrying, having children with, and all these things. He looks at you as wife material. So this is him recognizing your worth, recognizing your value, and all these things. But the Empress can also be incredibly intimidating to a man who's not used to that or ready for that. Okay, so it's either he's not used to that or he's not ready for that. So in a way, he kind of, you know, this is why he's overthinking. You know, the Eight of Swords, the Moon, he has a lot of like negative thoughts in his mind, perhaps about like his capabilities of, you know, being able to provide what the Empress requires, okay? Because she is somebody who is incredibly powerful, you know? She needs someone who can definitely take care of her. That's not to say you can't take care of yourself, but she needs someone who can take care of her mind, body, soul, and be there emotionally and all these things. Okay, so I do feel like he tends to kind of doubt himself a little bit when it comes to this connection. So he's definitely pretty hesitant, and I feel like he's like assuming the worst, girl. I don't know. He's having all kinds of like illusions in his mind. He's probably creating like thinking of all the worst case scenarios with you, and you know, he does see you as so incredibly valuable, but sometimes I feel like he's afraid of, you know, messing it up with you or losing you or something like that. All right. Peyton's true feelings. Yeah, he definitely has feelings for you though. He fantasizes about you a lot and all types of stuff. I feel like he even fantasizes about how it would be like if you guys are married. He thinks about children with you. That these things circulate in his mind. It sure does. Okay, but I also feel like he's definitely dealing with some trust issues here with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I think that he recognizes this connection with you as special, that you are someone important, you know, and special for the most part. But, you know, I think right now the only thing that's standing in his way is himself and his thoughts and him just overthinking. Okay. And I feel like, you know, sometimes the Empress comes with a lot that a man could be intimidated by, especially if she has children, you know, if she has a lot going on for herself that he may not have. Okay, these things could, you know, cause a man to feel a little intimidated and not really fully prepared. Okay. We work together. He knows I'm a single mom. My baby dad was a word. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's so much your baby daddy he's worried about. He's worried about, like, it's just the package that you come with. It's a big deal to him. Not in a bad way, but he does overthink if he's able to, like, you know, just give you what you need at the end of the day. Especially if he hasn't, you know, ever dated a woman with children or anything like that. It can seem pretty intimidating for him. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. What's this? Ooh, no. Give me this Two of Swords reverse. Peyton's feelings for Elizabeth. Two of Swords reverse. Two of Swords. The Star. Yeah, I feel like, to be honest with you, he's going to need some time to think about it. So even if he's not talking to you right now, or he ends up kind of like going cold, it's because he just needs some time to really put things into perspective and to think about it. All right. Because once again, I think that he really does see your value. But now the question is he that emperor? Like, can he meet you where you're at? You know, is he ready for the responsibility, especially if you have children and stuff like that? Okay, so these are the things that he thinks about that kind of has him in his head. All right. So let's see, is there a future? Is there a future for Elizabeth and Peyton? Ooh. Is there a future for Elizabeth and Peyton? For Peyton, Elizabeth and Peyton, is there a future? You guys got some similar placements too. Is there a future? We have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun. Is there a future for Elizabeth and Peyton? Elizabeth and Peyton, is there a future here? Okay, so what I feel, I'm not really getting future energy right now. Okay, because we have Page of Pentacles, the Sun, Six of Swords, the World, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords reversed. I do feel like there's going to be some inconsistencies with him. I feel like he's going to be very, like, wishy-washy. He's going to be experiencing a lot of conflicting emotions, you know, going back and forth. With 1 minute he wants this, next minute he doesn't. So I just kind of feel like that obviously is not a good energy for anything long-lasting, okay? So I just feel like, to be honest with you, Page of Pentacles compared to that Empress we were seeing, I don't think that he has what it takes, or at least that's what he's going to feel. All right. I feel like he's going to feel like he doesn't have what it takes to provide you with what you need. And it could be because he's not necessarily ready for the responsibility or for, you know, all that comes with you. All right. I feel like he's looking at it. He's like, yeah, I don't think I'm ready for it with the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And it could be from more of a financial perspective too. All right. The way he's looking at it. But I do feel like this is something that you guys could perhaps talk about. And there will be a sense of understanding and closure about it. But yeah, I just feel like he would feel like he can't really give you what you need here. Whatever he's bringing to the table, he doesn't feel like it's enough, or you don't feel like it's enough, whatever it is. The Empress is showing up again. The Moon. The Eight of Cups. Yep. Unfortunately, because you gotta understand, like, the Page of Pentacles is not a match for the Empress at all. The pages in tarot are people who are still growing and learning in certain areas. They're not fully developed. They're not fully ready, whether it's mentally, financially, emotionally. Okay, so I just feel like the way he's looking at you, you're this Empress who is abundant, beautiful. You have all this stuff, but she also could have children, and that could be something he doesn't feel ready. A responsibility he doesn't feel ready for. Okay. So with that being said, this is not a strong indicator of having a future with this person if they can't handle that. Okay. Yeah. So it's either he's going to walk away or you're going to walk away, because maybe based on what he tells you, because I do think Page of Pentacles, you guys will talk about it. And that could lead to you just walking away, or he can tell you this, and even if you still want to like see where things can go, he may be the one to just walk away from it. Okay. Yeah. And I find that to be true, especially with men who, not necessarily like younger in age, but men who aren't used to dating women with children. Okay. Or men who are not fully ready, you know, to settle down just yet. And when you have a child, that's more of to a man that's not ready for commitment or settle down, that would scare him. You know, that would make him feel like, oh my God, like this is like I'm biting off more than I can chew here. Okay. So honest to God, I just don't think Mr. Peyton will be ready for that responsibility. And I don't think that he can give you what you need right now, Elizabeth. All right, LaCambria, what is your question? You're welcome. How does Gary currently feel about us? We have this here. How does Gary currently feel about him and LaCambria? How does Gary currently feel about him and LaCambria? How does Gary currently feel about him and LaCambria? He feels like the Nine of Wands. Girl, he's definitely on the fence. He's definitely like holding a grudge. He's still in a, you know, energy of feeling wounded by whatever happened between the both of you. His guard is definitely up. He feels defeated. All right. The Five of Swords is never positive. It's always negative. So he feels defeated. Depending on whatever happened between the both of you, I don't know. It's either you was the one on in the front, and he was the one in the back walking away sad, or he was the one in the front and you were the one in the back. And he, so it's like a clash of ego. It's a clash of, okay, it's kind of like a win at all costs kind of energy. It's a little petty. Okay. I don't know if you guys just had like a misunderstanding, but either way, it's kind of like he feels like both of y'all just kind of like walked away and gained nothing from this. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely in his ego. I think he's definitely set in his ways right now. He's definitely not planning right now to reach out. If anything, he's holding himself back. I don't know if he feels like his ego is bruised or some shit like that. I don't know. It could be. But he's definitely showing like he's not interested right now in talking. He's not interested in reconnecting. He may still be sulking, upset, feeling some kind of way in his feelings, however you want to call it. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. So right now he could be feeling a lack of emotional fulfillment. He may be feeling disappointed. He's withdrawing. All right. And he could potentially be just walking away from the situation right now. Doesn't mean forever, but right now that's kind of how he feels. Like, I'm walking away from this. So, you know, the Strength card is somebody who can be having an ego issue. So for it to show up in how he feels, his ego is involved right now. And his ego wants nothing to do with you right now, to be honest with you. So how he feels right now is that, look, his guard, his wall is up. His ego is front and center. And he wants nothing to do with it right now. You see how he's sitting underneath this tree? And that's probably how he look right now. He probably got his hands crossed, you know, and he just, this is a Cancer energy. Okay. So he's withdrawing. I mean, and you shouldn't. I mean, unless you're the one who did something wrong, said something wrong, okay? And that, you know, you need to apologize. That's different. If you're self-aware and you know you did something wrong. Other than that, if you didn't, then no, you do not need to be going back to him or anything like that. You allow him to pout and puff till he blows the house down. When you think this is the serious, baby, how do I know for something? There's a key to your flamingo friend. What do you mean that I found my person? When the language is accessories, baby, how do I know for certain? There's a key to your flamingo friend. That's just me, I'ma be your rider. I just need you to hold me tight. Cause they reaching to find some reason just to leave this thing just like us, baby. I like you, come manifest your destiny. They what? Testing me, you come challenge me. Nobody touch this chemistry. My king, you can get your queen. What I mean that I found my person. When the language is at your service, baby, how do I know for certain? There's a key to your flamingo friend. What I mean that I found my person. When the language is at your service, baby, how do I know for certain? Just maybe your phone, taking pictures like me in a boat. It's alright to be honest. You always sit in the dark, I feel the feelings that you always just from your eyes and nothing. You ain't never really a fault. You make it clear that you're so beautiful. It's a crime to be gorgeous. Tell you how much I love you and how amazingly beautiful that you are. Oh my God, how uplifting, inspiring you've been with me for all this time. And I love you. Smarter. Loving me, really loving me. Going the magazine, they throwing the book at me. I'm booking the 80 miles, buying for my jewelry. I'm cooking some kind of greens, I ain't got no room for these. Don't be scrutiny, but you know my before and after pictures, he cool with these. Took out the wig, and put some mist on my new pussy. I don't need to brag, titties to sag, you see got some ass. Baby, you're beautiful, baby, but you got more than that. Like you 1 in a million. He looking at me like he wants some beautiful children. If they wasn't willing before, they gon' be willing, they won't give a fuck. Be gorgeous, taking pictures of me in the post. Even when we sit in the dark, I feel the prettiest that you ever saw. How your eyes even open. We make a killing, but it's so beautiful. It's a crime to be gorgeous. with an install and a long nail with the eyelash and it's glued on. Jeans are Christian and Louis Vuitton, but she knows friends and she thank God for letting us go. She was inspired by heroin. Smile again. She stay in school, but she moved over to college. And now you unbossed again. You wanna cut up all them kids, they toxic friend. If it wasn't good enough, people be breaking me. I'm still open. If you take a look at the white bubble at the top of the chat, all of my information is there on how to get a reading. No super chat, y'all. You happy, happy, happy. Who would get mad at you for doing what you wanna do? Then be happy. I just could get mad at you, whoever you're calling boo. Please, mon encore, c'est soir. Please, mon encore, c'est soir. Please, encore. What's like you would have changed me? It's a Kiko to your locket. Is it natural? Is it crazy? This thing with a statue of a lady. She looked just like a best friend. Is it friendship you're chasing? You happy, happy, happy. Who would get mad at you for doing what you want to do? Then be happy, happy. I just could get mad at you, whoever you're calling boo, as long as you're happy too. Encore, ce soir, please. Encore, ce soir. It's sweet, dancing with you in the nude is my niche. Tell me you don't like, you told me. Can't be right the way I'm gritting my teeth. And at home waiting to hear the phone ring. We got roots and baby they could run deep. But you cut me off, I feel like ripping this tree. Hitting the wall, I feel 100 feet deep. Shouldn't let pimping ain't cheap. What kind? Careful, ma vie, don't fall, merci, adieu, bonne nuit. Who would get mad at you for doing what you wanted to? Then be happy. I just could get mad at you. Two worlds and I just can't decide which one is leading me down paradise. Baby, I can't hurt you, sure, but I'm not jealous time. can't help above me. Breathe, you're fading hate to rushing. Rain, seeing you cry. But let me know if this careless I could talk between two worlds and I just can't decide which one is leading me to hell and paradise. Baby, I can hurt you, sure, and I'm not jealous type. I'm jealous, baby, I'm jealous. Baby, I'm jealous. What? You need a pin drop or text tonight. I ain't coming out with you. You don't want to show me out to your ex or your friends tonight, nigga. You must be on Molly. And if she really was a friend like you said she was, I would have been locked in, but I called you back. Party boy. Nice. You are what you can't have, but I made a choice. Got your top, I let me know this is carousel. Two worlds and I just can't decide. Can't decide. I'm just tired. Baby, when a man cheats. He's a light to the day. He's a gun to my head. An impossible friend. Would you take every breath and put it all in one man? It's a nice little motherfucker. It's a nice built motherfucker where you always got a light to little brother acting like we both in high school. Word on the street, you the bird and the bees. Boys want to grab a hand for him, her in the cheek. You know the bad boys don't treat us spicy, so I give them these teeth like Karen Knightley. I'm gonna be pregnant, trying to bust all in me like Leroy Jenkins. Got me aching, this got me thinking. Am I gay or am I just angry? And I hate too much tolerance. You ugly ain't fine as shit. And if I had more common sense, then I would grow my money back. You ugly and fine as shit. And if I had more common sense, then I would grab my right back. He's a gun to my head. An impossible friend. Take every breath and put it all in one man. Fame, would you still that change? Yourself downrange when you look my way. I feel shame, it's such a pain for my DNA. Like willow, 10 toes down, there's a duvet pillow. Two-face, you say you get zero. You act right, you get a movie. Limo, two sweet bananas, two and below. towards me to twerk when you're finished with your room sex. Join me in church. You ugly and finest. And if I had more common sense, then I will grab my writing down. Are you happy? Oh, I can manage you. Doing what you want to do. Are you happy? Happy? I just can't manage you. Doing what you want to do. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time.